Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are here watching this right now, I can only assume that means you have been chosen to do the Interview Express option. This is just going to be hopefully a really quick video to kind of walk you through the process of making your video. A couple tips and tricks and examples, and here we go. Step 1, they are going to have you tell a little bit about yourself. They're really looking for two things. They want to know about your education and your experience working with children. Mine would probably go something like this. Hello, my name is Stephanie Burns, and I am from Madison, Wisconsin. I got my teaching degree in elementary education from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. I have been teaching now for 4 years. My first 2 years, I taught 4th grade in a public school, where both years a portion of my class included non-native English speakers. My most recent 2 years of teaching, I have been working at a preschool. 5 years, the 5 years prior to me getting my degree, I worked with children in some capacity, working at the preschool level, tutoring, and babysitting. Done. Short, sweet, to the point. Moving on. Step 2. Okay, so first you are going to try to teach them the word bicycle and get them to repeat the sentence, I see a bicycle. Okay? I would try to get them to repeat the word bicycle 3 times in 3 different ways. This gives them enough time to practice how to pronounce it, and by doing it 3 different ways, it keeps it engaging for the student. Okay, so watch. Bicycle. So first, I take my finger and I point to my mouth as I say the word. This is kind of a signal to the students to focus on what I'm saying because I want them to repeat. Then when I cut my ear, I'm letting them know that I'm waiting and listening for them to repeat back to me or to respond. Really important to wait 3 to 5 seconds to give them think time and wait time so then they can respond. So that's the first time. Watch one more time. Bicycle. Good. Bicycle. Bicycle. Very good. So I did it 3 different ways. Normal voice, loud, and quiet. These are some of my go-tos for when I'm teaching vocabulary in the classroom. Other ways are to clap out the syllables, to jump, to say it in a funny voice, to sing bicycle. Whatever works for you, get creative. After that, you are going to use the sentence, teach them, I see a bicycle. Now here's where I would have a prop. You can either use your whiteboard and draw a picture of a bicycle, which is what I did, or you can have a printed photo of a bicycle. Either works. It would just be really helpful to have some sort of visual to show them. Really important thing to note really quick, in the teacher directions, you want to make sure you follow them to a T as far as language goes. For instance, you don't want to be switching out the word bicycle for bike when you are teaching them this sentence. When it says, I see a bicycle, that is exactly what you want to teach them. They're going to be listening and making sure you're not switching out any words for bike instead of bicycle or the instead of okay, so be very careful with that. All right. Woo! Sorry. I see a bicycle. I see a bicycle. You can also, so you can do TPR, total physical response. So I'm pointing, I see, some kinds of way to show see a bicycle, and I'm pointing when I say bicycle. Another good option for TPR is something for bicycle. So you could do bicycle, and pretend you're like holding the handlebars, or do bicycle. Really anything. When you are doing these different motions, whatever you choose to do, whatever feels good to you, you really want to try to make sure that the student does it. Obviously for this is a recorded lesson, but just so you know, when you do any live lessons, either for this process of getting hired or when you're actually teaching real students in the classroom, when you do TPR, you want them to do whatever you do, basically. So that is that. The next part is to teach the sound for letter M. So let's get to it right away. Okay, so part 2 is to go over the sound that M makes. Really important thing to note. It's very, very important that when you're doing any of the sounds that you pronounce them correctly. So definitely practice ahead of time. M does not say M. It's not m-om for mom. It's mom. And VIPKid, a lot of times they'll do the actions or motions with the sounds. And so the motion for M, for is like you're rubbing your tummy. It's yummy. So if you add that in, that might be helpful. So the other thing to note is that this is a review slide. So don't feel like you have to spend a ton of time on it and that you're teaching it. This is something that they've already seen before and you're just going over it again. So for this activity, they are trying to identify which words have their initial sound as So excuse me for the fact that I cannot draw very well, but I drew the 3 different ones. I actually also have a little toy elephant and a monkey. I don't have a mouse. And so I would use these just for something different. But if you don't have them, you can either use your whiteboard and just draw the pictures like I did, or you can, like print little pictures of the 3 different things, the mouse, elephant, monkey, and either hold them up or put them on a popsicle stick, whatever works for you. Okay, so here is how I would do it. Okay. Mouse. 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 Yes, very good. Mouse. Circle. Mouse. And I would model what I want them to do. I want them to circle. If this were an actual lesson with a student, you both would have this slide in front of you, and the student would be able to go ahead and circle whatever it is you want them to. So, elephant. 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 No. 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 Let me cross it off. Monkey. 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 Yes. Monkey. Good. Circle. Monkey. Very good job. And that is it. Really simple. Keep it short, definitely, mine was probably even too long. So I would actually go ahead, if I were you, practice, 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 even if it feels silly, because you might be nervous when you go in to do your Interview Express, and so the more you can practice, the better. One other thing I did not note, because you're going to pretend that this is a real lesson with an actual student, you want to go in, and before you teach anything at all, you want to greet them, tell them your name, and at the very least ask them what their name is. And then at the end of the lesson, I would also say goodbye. So really quick, here's how I would do it. Hello, my name is Teacher Stephanie. Stephanie. What is your name? Hi, Alex. Okay, let's go. Then start teaching. And then at the end, goodbye, Alex. See you next time. Goodbye. And that's it. Short, sweet, to the point. Remember to smile, give energy, be happy. And that's about all I have for you for Interview Express. If you have any questions at all, shoot me an email and I'll be more than happy to try and help you. Thanks for watching. Bye!